So, hi, my name is JP. This is my first MTF, and I'm very excited to be here. Thank you so much. So I work, my day job is as a user researcher for a software company, but I also have a night job, which is I make music. I've played with a couple of bands, but back in Colombia around 2000 to 2010, I played in an electronic rock band in Colombia. Back then, laptops were not powerful enough, and also I couldn't afford one anyway, so I played with this huge computer on stage, a pain to carry around, but it worked. And then more recently, I've been playing with the band called Spacebarman. Daniel is actually part of the band, so you can ask him questions as well. I'm very interested in music, but I am also interested in the relationship between music machines and people. So I've done some research on that a little bit, but mostly I like to explore or to learn by making stuff. So I create software and hardware for kind of explore this interaction, MIDI controllers, interfaces, and so on. And most recently, I've been intrigued by this idea. This is a quote by a paleoanthropology professor, Ian Morley. Unfortunately, he passed away a couple of years ago. But he proposed, or based on his research, he has discovered that we have this model in which we have performance and an audience, right? Like something similar to what we have right now. Like I'm not performing, but in a way I am the one who's presenting to you, and you're a passive audience to the activity. And what he says is that this is a relatively new way of consuming or interacting with music. Traditionally, it was a way more social. It was actually a tool for social cohesion, right? And it was collaborative. It was involve all the members of the community in equal terms. There was no hierarchy or no unidirectional relation. And just to tie it a little bit with the theme of the conference, it's just like an ecosystem works, right? Ecosystems are about the relationship between the organisms and between the environment and the organisms as well. There's no, I mean, everybody has the role, but everybody collaborates, all take part in the whole ecosystem. So I wanted to explore, just later here I am really fascinated by the web and the way that we can connect to each other by means of the web, and that we can create very rich experiences that can easily reach people. So I decided to explore the web to kind of develop this system that would allow us to have a musical experience that could be collaborative, because just like it used to be with music, it would help to elicit social interaction as opposed to people being, or participants being focused on just a single device or instrument, but kind of to promote social interaction. I want this to be interactive, so you're not only passively consuming, but also producing or providing information to the activity. I want it to be democratic, so it's easy for people to participate. You don't need expensive devices or additional devices or anything like that. And I'm also planning for it to be scalable to some degree. So if you want to go, you can have like a small activity like the one here at the left, and you're going to see the whole system soon. Or you can go the whole way around and maybe explore with the Western way of making music, in which you have performers, but the audience can also be part of it. And I think probably I should just shut up and just go to demo mode. So many things can go wrong, because that's what happens when you're demoing something. But what's about to happen is As I click this button, there's going to be a QR code, right? Ideally, all of you that want to participate, please scan the QR code. Not everybody is going to be able to join immediately. So 10 people can work on it at a time. But at some point, every person who's interacting is going to be kicked out, so people can join afterwards, and then we can kind of rotate. Here we go. Yeah, there's no rush. Don't worry, don't worry. And by the way, I just quickly, yesterday, I managed to incorporate some of Geraint sounds from seals. I hope you can recognize them. Do you have the QR code, everybody? Yeah? Okay, here we go. Now the ones who were out can join. Somebody broke it. Sorry to interrupt you. So I hope you liked it. I'm willing to explore this kind of social web-based kind of tools. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing the rest of the week. So if you're interested in kind of combining something related to that, just get in touch. Thank you.